Give an opening statement.
Well, I thought today's game was a tale of two halves. You know, we did have a lead in the first half, but I really was intense with the team at halftime. I thought we could do a bit better. We weren't crashing the offensive glass, and we weren't shooting at a high percentage. And defensively, we weren't as intense as we had prepared to be, and we weren't as intense as we were in the third and fourth quarters of our last game, which was against Tennessee. So I felt like we could do better. I thought we were just doing enough, not necessarily going through the motions, but doing enough. And then the second half, you saw the intensity pick up. Obviously, you know, things go a lot better when Jessica Wall hits threes, and she certainly did. I mean, 8 of them. So she carried us a little bit this game offensively, but I also saw some good things in terms of being aggressive to the basket and a more free-flowing offense than we have in the past, and we prepared to do that. And, you know, credit Western. I talked to Stephanie before the game, and I know they're down some really good players, and so the spread probably wouldn't have been that way on a, you know, if she had her normal lineup. So overall, pleased with the win. We needed it. You've got to protect your home court, and so pleased with the win today.
Yeah. Can you tell when Jessica's having a great game? I mean, like in pregame or anything like that, because she can explode for these 8 or 9 three-pointer games just anytime, it seems like.
Yes, and you know, she generally shoots well here. You know, she puts in a lot of work here in this arena. So it does make sense if she hits those first couple that if she's unguarded, she's going to hit, because this is where she practices every day. So in addition to what we do with our practice time, she's probably shooting 2 to 3 times a week for about 25 minutes a clip. Just catch and shoot threes off the move. And, you know, really, I've been impressed with her. I think it's going in every time. I mean, I have all the confidence in the world. You know, she's a kid, even if she's 0 for 4, you want that, you think that 5th one's going in, you know, so I have that kind of confidence in her, and she does. And I love that little bit of swagger that you see out of her. You know, you don't see much emotion. She's pretty even, and which we need that from our point guard, but I love seeing a little emotion, a little swag out of her, because she's earned that. She should walk in that. So I was happy to see her play a great game, and shoot, maybe I should have left her in there. I know the school record is 9, but at that point we wanted to, you know, get her out and let somebody else have a crack.
How impressive is it that Sonora could miss an entire season and then come in these first few games? Just, it seems like she picks up where she left off.
That is true. It is surprising, and it would be more surprising if it weren't her. You would just have to know her. You'd have to kind of do life with her and see how intense she is. I mean, this is a kid with a 3.8 GPA. She's a mother. You know, she's obviously one of our best players. She's a competitor. She's a great student. She's a great teammate. Love coaching her. I can't say enough good things about her. I think it would be harder for a common person like me. I don't think I could have done all that she's doing very well, and most people couldn't. She's just a special individual, and we need her to do that. She knows that. With the exit of the 2 seniors we had last year who were really great offensive players, we needed her to come in and score points for us, and she's done that. She's aggressive.
What does it say about your team to hear that message at halftime, then actually respond and not just kind of let it go over their heads?
I would say that it means we're mature. I don't know how hard they were being on themselves before I walked in. The locker room certainly wasn't relaxed. I know they knew they could do better, but I really just challenged them. If that team were a bunch of freshmen and sophomores, I probably would have had a different tone at halftime, but those kids can take it, and they know when I'm setting tone, they believe me. They trust that they could do better, and they knew that themselves, so they've been responding. They responded at Tennessee at halftime. I just don't want to have to continue to have that halftime conversation. We'd like to start our games a little bit better.
How do you do that?
Good question. If you can figure that out, you'd be a better coach than me. With our 2 close scrimmages that we played against A&T and Wake, so we played 2 tough teams there, and then at Charlotte and Tennessee, we haven't started the way we need to. And I'm trying to shift the focus from offense to defense, you know, because that's something you can control at the start of the game. And we didn't start poorly today. I just thought we could be a little bit better, take it to the next level. I got 6 seniors. So we should be playing next level basketball. We should be good early. A lot of teams like Coach Morrell's team, they're going to be playing really, really good in January, February. They're young. It's going to take them some time. We should be a little bit better early in the season. So, and we played some tough competition, but hopefully we'll just continue to get better.
Thanks for your time, Coach.
Thank you.